Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Hey guys, welcome in to tonight's live show. The trusty crafty sidekick shenanigans is over on the other side. It's great to be with you tonight on Thursday night. We look forward to a great time together. I know Maymay is doing a really cool special project tonight, and you guys are really going to enjoy it. As always, we would appreciate it if you're not already to subscribe to our channel and become a part of the Maymay Made It community. We have a great time together and just love to encourage one another and help each other through every situation and things that go along in life, along with just having a blast crafting. So I hope you'll subscribe if you hadn't already. One more thing, we really hope that you will like our video. We call that Vinnieing the video. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying what you see. We really appreciate that too. And everything that you see in tonight's show can be purchased through our online craft store at www.maymaymadeit.com. So let's get started.
I have the most time to clean my craft mat when you're doing the intro.
You want me to keep talking?
I was thinking you were doing a little housekeeping.
Like the only time this thing is clean is when he's doing an intro. And I'm like, this is the time to clean it, right? I love that. I also have to say this, because I love this comment. Where's it at? Arlene said, it ain't supposed to be this cold in the South. That's how you said that. She typed it, but I said it in Southern.
You know, we've kind of been spoiled because we've been having a little bit above average temperature. And in the last 2 days, it's been nasty cold.
We've had some good weather. Tonight, here's the deal. So y'all know we have a new grandbaby, right? Well, Vinnie's got the other two grandbabies have a picture in his office, but the new grandbaby does not have a picture in his office.
That's right.
And I'm just going to tell you something. He is worthy of his own little photo project, okay? Here's the cuteness overload. Are you ready? Are you kidding me?
Look at that boy.
Are you kidding me? How can this not be emblazoned in some sort of frame, there's got to be something to go with this. So we're going to make something tonight for it.
That's my boy, James.
I've been wanting to play with these dimensional wood frames. I did not get a package to show y'all what they look like in the package, but when I finish, you'll see. So it's a little bit weird, but I've already done a lot of prep work because this is kind of a lengthy process if I don't. I'm going to be using Baby on Board and the Ephemera for Baby on Board. Maybe I know, like, are you kidding? Maybe the Ephemera. I may use stickers from the paper pack, but we'll see. So let me show you what I have prepped. Oh, I really do need one of these guys in the package. Why did I not do that?
Yeah, it has been
you can get it from the
pretty brutally cold today.
Wind
chill was around 11 degrees this morning.
Clearance rack
the low was, I think, 22 here, which is not terrible if you didn't have that wind, but that wind's been brutal. And then tomorrow we start a warm up, and by Tuesday we're back in the 70s. So welcome to Alabama.
Yeah, for real. I mean, there was snow in Alabama yesterday in some places. I'm going to leave that alone. Not here.
Of course not our part of Alabama.
Up and down. All right, so this is what we're going to be using. What's cool about it is you have these little layered pieces inside of here, and it's dimensional. In the packaging, it's not, but it will be when we finish. I just wanted you to kind of see where we were going. So we're going to start with, there's 4 layers in here. You get the front, you get the first hillside, the second hillside, the back, and then you get a frame, okay? So we're going to start with the back first, and I'm going to show you what I did to get this prepped. Brenda taught one of these in a class, and after her class, I think she taught to just lay the cardstock on and then cut the holes out or something like that, and then she said, there's a better way, and let me tell you how. And so I'm going to do it Brenda's way. What she said to do was to cut kind of strips to cover these pieces up, so you're not having to worry about these little cutouts. Those cutouts are what puts the dimension together. You'll see as we go. But I wanted to show you some prep work, okay? So here's what I did. I didn't know exactly what size square to cut here. I knew I wanted to avoid my little notches up here, but I wasn't sure what size to do. So here's what I did. I took a ruler and a pencil, and I laid this ruler next to the notch at the top. So here's the notch. I laid my ruler beside it and beside it. And then I just traced a line, and I did that on all 4 sides, and it gave me that square in the middle, and that square turned out to be 4 3/8 by 4 3/8. So I found what I wanted to put in the middle. So this is going to be, we're going to be looking through like a layered, like aperture kind of situation, and this is going to be the background. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. That's where I was trying to get to. So step 1, And by the way, these come in multiple sizes. So whatever size you get, you just kind of want to measure out the areas that you want it to live in.
I like that the paper's cheering you on. It said congrats.
On the back. Congrats, you did that.
You got
did
it.
Is that. Okay. Now, my other pieces, these little areas right here, I measured at 5/8. And you can do that too. So you can measure this at 5/8. This one in particular, because of the way I did this one, how do I explain this? So the other, here we go. I'll do it like this. So this is a top layer. And if I lay it down, you'll see that there's like 1/8 of an inch between the paper and the frame. Let me lift it up. That little 1/8 of an inch right there. What I did is I used this measurement for my strips that I'm going to place here. Okay. So you're going to see they're not going to touch, the blue, but that's okay. I wanted this to sort of match up, if that makes sense. But you do you, boo. You do you. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the blue pieces on the side. This is going to sound a lot more complicated than it is because I'm trying to explain to you how I prepped. It's really just cutting paper and covering wood. That's really all it is. It just sounds a lot more detailed because I'm trying to tell you every little step I did. So you can see I measured, I got to get my cloth again. I got glue on me. I measured from the notch to the notch, and that's 4 3/8, because remember 4 3/8 right here. And then I did a 5/8 inch piece here. And so I'm going to have that same gap that my other frames are going to have. So I think it may not be necessary because I've not put one of these together yet, but I was thinking it might be a little cohesive if I did that. So we're going to glue this one down, and I went ahead and I've got all my cuts done because I didn't want us to spend a lot of time cutting tonight. To me, the cuts are what takes so long. I'll also tell you, I fully expect that when we go to assemble this guy, I'm going to have some cardstock I need to cut here and there because my cuts won't be perfect, but I can always put my finger blade in there and get that out, or even that new ergo blade might be a better option the way I can get in. So we'll see. All right. Now on the bottom or sides or whatever, I'm going to put some here, top and bottom. And I'm going to flip this over and do the back the same way so we can chat then. I won't have to walk you through. You'll already know what we're doing. I guess we can chat now. So, because you get it.
It's going to be cold in some of these places.
Are we just having a second winter? Hey, didn't the groundhog see a shadow? And doesn't that mean does that mean 6 more weeks?
6 more weeks, I believe is correct.
I think you are correct.
Joseph was not happy with that groundhog or the possum. We have a possum in Alabama. We don't have a groundhog here.
Well, the possum didn't see his shadow.
He did not. He was hoping that the possum was right.
Saw his.
The
Messed us
groundhog
up.
was not. And the funny thing was Joe trying to remember his name was Punxsutawney Phil. That was funny hearing him try to remember. He just kept going, it's P something. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's Punxsutawney Phil.
I miss Joe.
You hadn't seen him in a while.
It's been a long while. I guess Craft-A-Cropolis was the last time I saw it.
Can I tell y'all how fiddly I got? And I don't mind because I like fiddly work like this. That little guy right there is, let me count, 11/16 by 11/16. Really? He's just a 16th over 3/8. Am I right about that? Is he 16? Hold on.
I really don't think that's important. That
1,
important,
2,
is it?
3, 4. He's a 16th over 4/8. So he's not 11/16. He's 9/16. Because
8/16 would be a half.
he's 9/16 by 9/16. And he's a little shy of what he could be. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that kind of measuring? Who's going to do that with me, or who's leaving that to me?
Most of them will leave that to you. That's when you
that
start doing the 8s, they get pretty ill
probably-
with you. But then when you go to 16ths, bless me.
I'd probably put it on there and make a little fingernail mark, and then make another little
Okay,
fingernail
Brenda.
mark and chop. No, but I'd use scissors. She would
use
just
scissors.
like
She'd just rip it. I'll tell you something.
Or not do it at all.
The 8s thing is kind of self-inflicted. So ages ago, I did a project and I was just like, you're going to cut this 4 5/8 and this 8 and that and this 8. And then the comments were like, couldn't you just redo that and we wouldn't have to do all the 8s and blah, blah. And I was like, well, I never thought about you not liking 8s. I never thought that people didn't want to do 8s. And after that, I was like, I certainly can. I was like, I will do my best to get rid of 8s for you. Okay. You know what? I forgot one thing.
Dum, dum, dum.
I forgot to cut the piece back here. Let's cut it. This is what I did. You'll get to see. Well, I know the size. But the other thing is, this helps me get it centered. Because I like doing this kind of stuff. If this is not your thing, just cut out a square and slap it on here. You know what I'm saying? Or if your thing is tearing paper, tear out a square and slap it on here. Well, there is a cut apart I like, and I thought if I covered it with cardstock and
Then
then
you can put a cut apart on the back.
yeah, I think it'd be cute.
I
I thought I
your
prepped
buttons.
this, but I guess I didn't prep this side. Let's pick some paper then. What do we want to put? I'm almost positive. Look, my little pieces. I'm almost positive that I picked paper from the back, but it is not laying here. What do we want to put on the back? This is kind of cute with all the baby stuff.
Oh, that is cute.
This is my favorite thing in the whole little book.
Oh, that's precious.
Isn't that adorable?
Little stars born.
I got a plan for the leftovers. Okay, listen.
Yay!
Everybody listen, okay? Y'all know I got a little tired of that as many as. And I said, y'all, if anybody says as many as again, my eye's going to twitch. And I ain't going to lie, it did just a little bit when I said the words. But here's the thing. I kind of want to do the as many as folio edition. Like not exactly folio, but kind of, I want to take this 12 by 12 paper pack, this one in particular, this one, the 6 by 6, the 12 by 12, the ephemera, and I want to make a folio. And then if I finish that folio, I want to make something else and make something else until there's no paper left too. So are y'all done with that? Are you like, I'm through with that kind of project. Please don't do that again. Or do you want to see me do that? Tamitha. She said, what? It's not exactly an as many as, but it is. It's not that I'm trying to make like 100 or something. I just want to make a big old, good old folio. And then whatever's left, I want to use those scraps too, instead of leaving them behind. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. You want to know the trend this year? I've been doing a lot of trend research on YouTube and crafting and things like that. And the trend this year is no scraps. Like people don't want scraps. I'm going to tell you I'm different. I like my scraps. But the trend this year, every video that says use up your scraps, here's how you use up your scraps, gets so many views, including mine. If I put the word use up, you guys watch it.
That's right.
So that's the trend, it's scraps. But I think it'd be fun to do a folio for James out of this paper pack, right? You know, the girls got a book in the fall, so they just got a book. So we make a book for James, and then we do as many things as we can outside of that from the paper. Are y'all in? Are you like, nah? What are they saying?
In.
Are they saying they're in? Some
No
of them might
doubt
be like, nah.
they're in.
There's a couple use it ups.
Maybe we should do a use it up series instead of saying as many as, because I think maybe, I don't know, do you expect something different from as many as than use it up?
What was it? Where did it
A lot
go?
of folks is in.
Becky
a lot of
Horn
folks are
said
in.
call it as much of the paper pack instead. As much of, I don't know.
Reagan said, of course we're in.
Sometimes you aren't, you guys.
Do it.
You're all in. Y'all are always in. I love y'all. Not everybody's in. Some people make it very clear they're not in. Don't they, Tam? I like use it up. Is somebody else already doing that? I don't want to take somebody's. Seems like I've seen that. Is that somebody's tagline somewhere?
Somebody's slogan.
Yeah, it seems like I've seen it. But use it up is cute. What? Oh, yeah, they do. Timothy said, yeah, they do. They let us know if they're not in. Please research. Please research. Hope y'all don't mind a little crafting time tonight, because that's really, I have been doing a lot of crafting. Speaking of, well, not yet, but if you notice on your list for tonight, oh, you didn't see your list for tonight.
I see it sitting there.
Do you see the last thing on your list for tonight? I'm asking if I can do that.
Are
That's
you
me asking for
serious?
permission. Yeah, but not yet. Don't say it yet.
You're asking me if you
I'm
can
asking
get
for permission. Can that be in your lineup for tonight? Vinnie has a list of things he has to make sure we say and do on the show because there's so many things going on. And I stuck a little something in there for myself tonight that I would like to talk about. Marcy, are you rubbing that in? We were all talking about how miserable our weather is. Look what Marcy said.
Sitting outside enjoying the beautiful weather.
That's all right. Rub it in. Rub it in.
What's your temperature, Marcy?
What if she loves the winter and it's like -3?
It's 12.
She's like, it's 12. Yeah, 12 and it'll be funny. Oh, she lives in Southern California, so she can say that.
69.
Oh, that is nice.
That's very nice.
Oh, I like making the most of it. That's really cute too. Can somebody make notes of these? These are cute. Are you writing? Use it up, making the most. A stargazer, I never said that right. Do a stargazer. I cannot say it. I'm gonna say Star. Star says she's in Jamaica and it's gorgeous. Look how cute that is already. Let's put Baby James in place. This is where Baby James is going to live, right here. Look how cute he is. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. Can you stand it?
Wow, Georgia K, that's pretty brutal right there. She says we have no heat and it's 34 degrees.
No, that is bad. You guys, I'm going to use here sticky tape because I don't want the glue lines to show. Sometimes on these like Photoshop printed photos, your glue line can show through.
I think Melanie's rubbing it in a little bit too.
She's on her lanai.
Did she literally say lanai?
Yes.
She literally did,
Can I
doing
tell
the
y'all,
same thing.
my dream is to have something I can call my lanai. It doesn't have to be a lanai. I just want to call it that. You know why? Because Golden Girls have a lanai, and I didn't even know what one was until they talked about it. Do you remember that, Shannon?
Yes.
Ooh, she's aggressive.
James is
8 months old now?
8 months.
What is today?
This is February.
He's 8 months.
He was born on April the 29th.
We just did 8.
Is that right? The 29th?
So am I behind? Maybe. But are you kidding me? Look at this picture. Look at this picture of him. His hands, I cannot with those.
Yeah, those are definitely Helms
Those
hands.
are Helms hands. All his fingers are the same length. They're chubby. They got those little dimples. They are Helms hands. I just love it. Addie has the same ones. Emmys are a little her mommies. They're a little different. They're beautiful. They have pretty hands. Look at that, baby. Okay. Done with this one, front and back. We're going to move on to the next one.
Melanie said, everybody here has made so much fun of me because I say my back porch.
Instead of your lanai?
Yeah.
Or I have
And
a
she
back
said,
porch.
I had
Can I
finally
say?
had to use the correct lingo.
Okay, let's have the discussion. What makes it a lanai?
Joy, this paper pack does
Covered.
come in a girl version.
It does. Huh?
Covered.
Only covered makes it a lanai? I always assumed it had to be enclosed. But
Well, I think that's what they're meaning by covered.
but I'm talking about like a room enclosed. That's not what it has to be. Check this out real quick, you guys, while we're discovering these things. Here's what I did. Let me show you. I took my ruler and a pencil.
A covered open-sided outdoor space that's usually located at the back of the house.
If you cover my back porch, I can have a lanai, darling.
Features a roof, open sides, open to the outside on at least one wall, screens or windows. Can be enclosed with screens or windows.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I could have my
No.
dream.
No, you can't.
You can
Not
have
in
your
that house.
umbrella.
You cannot have your dream in that
I
house.
do have 2 umbrellas.
You can have your
We
umbrella.
gotta get out.
All right, check this out, you guys. I did that same line situation from notch to notch, and I'm going to measure, and this is going to give me 4 3/8, right? And this gives me just about 2 inches. So what I did was I cut a piece that's 2 inches by 4 3/8. I'm going to glue it down, and then I'm going to cut out. Oh, I did this too long, but that's okay. I'm going to trim it down. I'm going to cut out. It is 4 3/8. I'm going to cut out that little hillside with a knife. With a knife.
Well, if a carport counts, then I have a lanai. Because we got a fancy carport.
You do have a fancy
It
carport.
does.
We got a big
Some people are
carport.
saying it does have to be screened in.
That's what I thought. It had to be screened in or enclosed.
Well, if you enclosed your carport, which would be nice if you did, like that'd be a whole nother living space. You have a nice carport.
Yeah, but then we like our covered cars.
That's true.
We don't have frost.
Yeah, I have
They're
a covered car.
protected.
Vinnie does not.
They're protected
My
from the
truck
weather.
suffers out in the elements.
Poor thing.
My truck parks in the garage. We ain't doing the elements. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about my truck. My truck does not understand the elements.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like,
get it.
what the heck?
Why am I out here?
I like covered parking.
That's what Boom Boom used to say.
Boom Boom would not even pretend to park outside. She was like, if somebody had parked in her space, she was like, no,
She'd be like blowing the horn.
blowing the horn. Someone move because Boom
Get
Boom's not
that
parking out
car
here.
out of my thing.
Piece of cardstock. Piece of cardstock. We took out my trash. So I'm gonna have to get a different piece. Here's a piece. All right. I'm gonna put this underneath it so I can cut this out without cutting my glass mat. I'm gonna try this, dude. I like it. I like the shape. Let's see what we get.
From Hawaii. That's what Google says.
Lanai does?
Uh-huh.
That makes sense to me. That makes sense. Oh, that did really well. I think I'm gonna try to go straight up and down. I like that.
I don't know that I could make it without a ceiling fan either. If I was going to have a covered one, it would have to have a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
My finger blade
Man,
would
that's exciting. We can't wait to see you again.
my finger blade would have cut that, but let me show you. This being this ergo deal, the finger blade will do that. You can, oh yeah, you can get there easy. I just thought I might get more pressure, but I think it would work either way. I can try the finger blade next. Let's go ahead and put this one on the back side. And I want to show you on this side, I did the plaid. On this side, I'm going to do the yellow, which is the back of the plaid, just to mix up colors. It won't really matter. Now, why is this one short? Oh, it's not. Oh, I see what I did. We're good. I see what I did.
You went to that outside.
Yeah, I did. So we're good.
Yeah, I like my ceiling fans.
Yeah, the ones in our house don't ever get turned off.
You know, there's some parts of the United States that does not have a ceiling fan in every room.
My sister and Daniel don't have ceiling fans in their house. They took them out.
I cannot.
Although they have low ceilings, so it'd be kind of tight.
Low ceilings is one thing, but
Yeah,
I
our
need
ceiling
my
fan
ceiling
and
fan.
Noah's ceiling fan stays on in our rooms all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The living room doesn't, but it doesn't work right now. We gotta get a new one.
I need
a lot
a new
of
one
folks
in my
talking about
bedroom.
coming to see us.
Oh, I'm excited. When are y'all coming? Like,
Debbie Church said that she was coming to see us for open house,
yay.
and Mary Ann Fox said they've decided to drive to Clanton in October, so they're coming for the fall event.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so excited.
Yay.
We have a lot of people visiting us right now too. We had a beautiful visit today with Terry. That she brought her dog Callie, her
And
husband Wes or Les. Wes. I'm not sure I'm saying his name right. He was so kind and so patient. When I met him, he said, "I'm the husband." He said, "This is her dog and I'm the husband." It was so cute.
Ann
Miss
Williamson
Ann
said she's coming back in October.
And yay! I'm so glad. Y'all are making my heart sing.
Becky Horn's coming in May.
Becky.
Marcy's coming October.
That's awesome.
We're so exciting.
I am excited.
John, I don't know how you make it without a ceiling fan, bro.
Doggone it. Brenda Lauer's coming in May and October.
Brenda. We're so
Just
excited.
kidding.
We're so
We
excited.
love you.
Yeah, I missed you last time. I look forward to seeing you again.
We both missed her. Did we tell her why we missed her? She knows. Did you tell her?
Somebody had to play golf, I think.
Somebody had to go play golf and we had a tea time.
I got to see her.
Do you see how satisfying? I love that so much.
So did you cut
Rebecca's
wood too?
coming in May.
No.
Oh, was that paper?
Do you just love how satisfying that is?
Seriously.
So cool. This guy's real good. I
He's so
knew I
pretty.
liked the shape of him, but I mean, really,
So
I
you
wish
know
I had
what
a
I had
seam
to-
ripper this
You know what I
ergo.
had to say? I wonder if Miss Turquoise owns that because it matched her
Cindy,
craftery.
does Cindy have it? I guarantee you she does.
Match her craftery.
Guarantee she does. Guarantee it.
Mary will be here in May.
Yay.
All these people.
Mary Riley?
No, Mary Swinehart.
That's so cool. Y'all are awesome.
We're excited about getting to see all of
So
you.
excited.
I don't know why I'm trimming while I go. I could glue everything and then trim, but I think I just like doing this. And not everything's going to need trimming. That one barely needed trimming. It barely did anything. But I'll tell you what, you better put that cap back on because she's seriously sharp. Seriously. This one may not need cutting. I think I cut him a little shy. He's a little shy. He'll be fine. Willie? No, we're going to use this one. He might not be fine.
She's not being fussy or anything.
I told them the other day, what was it I said? I'm not going to stress about it. And I said, yes, I will. I'll think about it tonight when I lay down to go to bed. I really didn't.
It was one of those.
Was it the watercolor one? So y'all hadn't seen it yet. We got a watercolor video coming. No, it was in a live.
It was in the live.
Well,
Yeah,
that's cool,
they've seen
Kimmy.
it.
Come visit your folks and see us too.
Where's their folks?
She says she has folks that live in Clanton, in Thorsby, and in Collins Chapel.
Oh, Collins Chapel's where I want to live.
It's real close.
That I want. It's so pretty there.
That's where we wanted in the beginning.
I just think it's gorgeous there.
Rebecca's coming.
Yay. Oh, I missed the bottom.
By the way, there's no ceiling fans or air conditioning in Washington State, Carol said.
Man, I can't imagine y'all have hot summers, but
Arlene,
awesome, Mackie.
the way it's built, they can show. I don't think anybody's going to like pick it up and be looking, but I'm just going to cover both sides anyway. But they can, I mean, most people are going to look at it from the front, but you can see in. Like if you were to put it somewhere where you can see it front, back, and side, yeah.
Oh, it is hot there. Oh, okay. Well, they need to get some AC then.
Where? Spokane? I
In
said it wrong.
Washington
It's
State.
Spokane, isn't it? Spokane, not Spokane. Is that right, Spokane?
Susan, if you don't like to travel alone, you should see if somebody else in your area is coming this way.
We have a lot of
up.
people. We have a lot of
A lot
people
of
that like
folks
to do
coming.
that.
And a lot of them don't like to travel by themselves either.
Mhm.
Cheryl, we're working very hard to get Mr. Jim's website back up. Shannon, you want to talk on that?
I'm trying to make sure the inventory is all correct because I'd hate for you to go on there and buy a bracelet and then we have to contact you and tell you that that bracelet is not in stock. And then you have to try and pick out another bracelet. But
So
I'm
you
trying.
want to pause and take a discussion, or do you want to keep working and then come back to some of these
I want to
listings?
let me get things covered. Is that
Okay.
okay?
That's fine.
So we can just keep chatting for a bit.
But no worries. There are still bracelets left.
Plenty.
So no, don't stress. You will be able to get one.
Can I tell y'all he called? Mr. Jim called and said, I need to talk to Maymay. So you know what that means. Maymay calls Mr. Jim. So I called him and he was like, I just want to let you know I'm doing better. He was back in the hospital, but he's doing better. He may still be in the hospital. I haven't heard. Have you heard? Shannon, did they reach out?
I have not heard back.
I haven't
from
heard
him
today.
since-
I talked to him
you
yesterday,
talked to
didn't
him
I?
yesterday.
And
didn't
he
hear
said they've
anything
done a
today.
lot of work to me, but I'm feeling better. He sounded good. He sounded more like himself. And he said, I just want you to tell all those viewers how much I appreciate them and what this means to me. And I said, yes, sir. And he said, you tell that husband of yours how much I appreciate him. I said, yes, sir. He's just the sweetest man. And he just loves you guys so much. So you just can't know what this means to them. I mean, you probably can know. This is a big deal to be able to sell his stock out so he can retire and not have that as a burden for anybody. Not that it's a burden. They're beautiful.
Joy, we have a lot of things that husbands can do here. There's a lot of places to fish. There's a lot of places to play golf. There's places where you can, I mean, there's a lot of things
If you play
men
disc
can
golf,
do.
if you play pickleball, if you play
Yeah, we have disc golf, we have pickleball courses,
courts, we have.
courts.
Guess what we're gonna have in the spring? They announced today that our splash pad will be ready in the spring.
I saw that.
Yes, we'll have a splash pad for the kiddos when y'all come visit. I missed something here. I think I'm gonna deal with that later. I'm gonna come back to it later. I think I just thought I wouldn't need the top and bottom here. I will, but we'll stick it in there later.
Somebody asked, the bracelets have shipped out already.
Mm-hmm.
So
A lot of y'all should have already gotten some by
yes.
now.
They should be coming to you. If you need your shipping information and didn't get it, you can email me and I will send you your tracking number.
Apparently that comes in 2 emails when you purchase. It was kind of confusing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know the paying your invoice was a little confusing to some.
But you all did it and you were amazing.
Yes, you did. And I'm so proud
Everyone
of
did.
you.
I honestly, everybody paid and very quickly. That's cute, right? Okay, look. So cute.
It's going to be precious.
It is going to be so fresh. It's going to be so fresh. I'm not going to put it in your room. I'll put it in mine. All right, we got one more hillside to cut. I'm going to do exactly the same thing here we just did, and then we're going to put some more cardstock on, and then we're going to go to the last one. One more hillside.
There are a lot of museums in, not right here in Clanton, but within about a 30 or 45-minute drive. There are quite a few in Montgomery, quite a few in Birmingham as well.
We also have American Village in Montevallo.
Oh yeah, I
that's
forgot
really
about
cool.
American Village.
We also have, well, in Montgomery, we have several
Yeah.
things. Science Center, which is, I don't care who you are, it's fun. They say, you know, it's kind of geared toward kids, but I think we have a blast when we take the kids. We also have the Alabama Theater, which always has something going, which is great, gorgeous. What else? We have a lot of stuff, y'all. Tuscaloosa is a hop, skip, and a jump. You can go see the University of Alabama. There's the Bear Bryant Museum is there.
She
That's
went to
right.
Tuscaloosa first. Look at
And then you
There's
also
Auburn.
have
Auburn's a little further. Not
in
bad.
Birmingham, the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame is there.
Yes.
So there's a lot of
There's a
cool
lot.
stuff to see here.
We have beautiful libraries. Our in Chilton County, we have 2 really cute. Our current library, our Clanton library is really nice, but also the Jemison Library is adorable, and it's in an old firehouse. And they kept the roll-up door as part of the decor. It's really, and she has, she's like decorated with all antiques. It's beautiful. We took a tour of it. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the Tiger Woods Pop Stroke, that place
Oh,
is
that's
in
in
Tuscaloosa,
Tuscaloosa.
also.
So if anybody goes, I'm going with you.
Mackie Talladega is probably
We wanna go. We hadn't been yet.
45 minutes away.
Not
I
far.
was
And they
guessing.
have a museum. Talladega has a museum on site.
Yeah, because they have the
Mhm.
racing.
How close are we to Huntsville?
3
hours.
Yeah, about that.
I mean, by the time you stop at every
There
convenience
is
store,
the
like we do.
Space and Rocket Museum in Huntsville.
Space and Rocket Center, yeah. There's a lot in Alabama. We have and then Lake Gunnersville, not very far away, beautiful.
There's a lot of little pretty towns and cities to travel to that
the
aren't
Soto
far.
Caverns, not
Uh-huh.
far at all.
Like, I mean, Prattville's beautiful. Wetumpka's beautiful.
You can go see the gin, the cotton gin in
Mhm.
Prattville.
Yep.
You can go
Yeah,
see.
Yeah, Joe,
You can go see. Is the cross guy still there? Does he?
I would guess
Have y'all been
Huntsville's
by
about
there?
2.5 hours from here if I was guessing.
What did you say?
The guy with the crosses.
I don't
Remember
know.
that yard?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's still there.
Outside of Prattville.
Yeah.
We tried to find it one time and couldn't.
You've never seen it?
We have.
I
little
can tell you,
eerie.
I know where it's at.
Yeah.
But it's a little eerie.
It is a little.
You can
Yeah, the crater in Wetumpka.
the meteor, what's it called? The landing site for the meteor? I don't know how you say it.
That's
Crash
right.
site.
In
The crash
Montgomery, we
site?
have the Whitewater Rafting Park. We have the big
Yes.
zoo in Montgomery, and in Birmingham, there's a big zoo.
There's also South of Montgomery, the safari park.
The new safari. That's right. Wow. We have a lot of things.
Welcome, Sally, new member.
There's also an outlet mall in Leeds.
Dolores said
Great
the
outlet
crosses
mall.
are gone.
Oh, are they gone? So he must be gone. The man who did that must be gone. That makes me sad. That was a landmark.
We also have Buc-ee's.
That's worth going to.
That's
We have those all over
kind
the
of a
state of
museum.
Alabama.
Well, how many do we have in Alabama? 4?
3 or
We have Mobile. Right? Is there one in Mobile?
You have
There's one in
Mobile.
Auburn.
Well, the one in Mobile is on 10.
Oxford area.
So you have there,
Or north of
Auburn,
us.
Leeds, Huntsville. So 4, yeah.
Everybody needs to see a Buc-ee's.
You won't believe it. My favorite, I watched some guys from the UK that came to America and went to a Buc-ee's because they were told to, and they walked in and they were just like, "Are you kidding me?" It's very American.
On the digital books, did we send the downloads for those people that purchase a digital book
It goes
already?
to email instantly. When you purchase it, your link comes to you automatically.
No, Tisha, Birmingham, it is busy, but it's not Chicago or Houston size.
Ooh, we should Google Birmingham size. Y'all know we did not even talk about Vulcan.
Oh, there is Vulcan.
Awesome,
pretty
Deborah.
cool.
We look forward to seeing you in June. Be sure to get on the calendar so Maymay and I are here.
Tell you something else you want to see. You want to see the dam here. It's really cool to drive by and to visit.
Yeah.
What else? We have
Oh,
I
there's
mean, I
the
know it's
Birmingham
weird to say
Botanical
that
Gardens.
Buc-ee's
The
is an
Botanical
awesome site for you to
Gardens.
see. I mean, it's a gas station, but it's, it's a show enough gas station.
There's the
So much
Birmingham
more.
Museum of Art. I
the
forgot
Fine
about
Art
that. We
Museum.
went
There's
to
also
there.
a Fine Art Museum in Montgomery, and there's the Shakespeare Festival in
I'm
Montgomery.
pretty sure there's also a Fine Art Museum in Tuscaloosa.
You know what else is in Montgomery? The Davis Theater, where they do the ballet and things like that.
Yes.
There's a lot, y'all. All right, one more to cover. Oh, I didn't do the corners of that. Hang on.
Oh, there's also the Museum of Flight in Birmingham. We took Noah there one time. Rick Woodfield.
Rick Whitfield. There's the train in Calera. You can take a train trip. If you're here, let's see. When is the... I think I want to go to that this year, babe. We've never been, and I heard them talking about it. And I think I'd like to see that many tulips in a field. I think that'd be pretty.
Isn't that the one in Montevallo?
Yeah. Can we go this time?
I
I'd like to go see that.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be pretty? I think it'd be really good for my folio. Be good pictures. Think about that.
There you go.
February 22nd, 2025 to March 16th, 2025.
Oh, so good. We can go the first warm
it
weekend.
Starts Monday.
They don't last. You know, tulips don't have a long shelf life. Are y'all bored yet? Y'all ready to move on? The viewers, not you guys. I know you're bored.
What? How could we be bored?
I know y'all are bored. Shannon's asleep.
I was looking up the Tulip Festival.
All right, let's do this one. This one's going to be cute. I planned it out, okay? And it'll probably not work because I planned it. Y'all know how to go. My plan was on this one, I'm going to have stripes going up and down on the top and bottom. And then I'm going to have stripes going up and down on the sides as well. See how I paid attention to orientation? I had to cut the paper the right way. Look at me.
So proud.
Look at me.
Don't forget to Vinnie the video. Lisa just reminded us to do that. Welcome in, Karen. We are making a
Picture frame
tonight for a picture of my grandson to go in my room.
Timothy gave me Z's. Oh, read that about Daffodil Days.
300,000 in a field.
Wow. How many at the tulip thing? They said it on the news the other day and I forgot.
Let's see. $100,000.
Oh, it's going to be so pretty. It's in a pretty condensed area too, so they ought to be really full, huh?
Well, and it's the historic backdrop of American Village that also makes it so cool. It's such a pretty place. We need to
Were the
go.
tulips out when you got married, or were they doing them then?
They weren't doing them then.
Shannon got
Because
married
they would
there.
have been, because we got married on March 8th, so they would have been, but they weren't doing it then. That would
Well,
have been
it snowed that day too. So
It did snow that day. I'm hoping we get another March snow. So I guess there's still hope.
there's still hope. It snowed on your wedding.
We got married there, and then Kim and Daniel got married there.
It's a beautiful place.
It is.
The boys, Joe and Thomas, both of the, let's see, they had 4 events there because their senior night that was there, and then their proms were there. Everything was there.
Yep.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, the restroom at Bucky's is ginormous.
I love their bathroom.
Always
I know that's
clean
crazy,
too. Never
but
have
they're
to worry about it
clean.
being dirty.
All right, I'm going to go with that because it's going to get the point across, and y'all don't have to sit here and watch me do this. I can add these later. All right, so why don't we do across the miles real quick so we can wake up a bit? We've been kind of quiet there for a minute. Let's look at some cards. How about these? These are so cute. This card comes to us from Polly Newsom. She says, I hope you and your staff all have a lovely Valentine's Day. And I want to show it to you. Look what you do. You turn this down and you open this up. Oh, get it in your hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cute?
Thank you, Polly.
Pretty neat. That's 2 circles, and she's got it
Cute.
where it opens like that. I think that's cute. Kind of locks
That
down.
is
Thank you.
cute.
Thank you, Polly. And this one, I believe, is also, this is also Polly. It is to Shannon,
Aw.
and it goes like this, like that, locks in at the little ephemera at the bottom. You open it up, and it says, it's so good to be seeing you back in the Thursday night shows. You were definitely missed because you quit us.
I didn't quit you.
She was
She
only
said,
gone for a
what's
little
that called? What's that card called?
while. I have no idea.
The fold.
I have
Polly's-
no idea.
Polly's card.
I don't. Everybody always tells me what a card's called. I do not know what a card is called. I never. There's one thing I don't do, which I probably should. I don't watch card making. I just make cards. Like, I get inspired by pictures or images. I don't go out on YouTube and watch card making. Like, I used to back in the day. But a lot of people say that card's called this. I have no idea what they're called.
Okay, Polly, I see you watching. So what's that fold called?
This is a Merry Christmas card. Dear Maymay, I'm sorry this is late. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Happy Valentine's in Christ. Love, Kathy.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I love that so much.
Well,
That
Polly
sounds
don't
like
know
me.
what it's called either, so we're all in the same boat.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat. Maybe Polly made it up. Maybe it's called a Polly card.
We'll just call it a Polly card.
That's what we
folks,
can
from
call
now
it.
on.
Call it a Polly card. I'm putting this box on here so we don't see addresses. Oh my goodness. Look at these guys. Look. Oh, little weenie dogs. That's so cute. And I love this red one. I don't have a red towel like that. That is so precious. Thank you so much for that. And there's more in here, you guys.
Yeah, we
I'm so
don't care
spoiled.
when we get Christmas cards. We celebrate it all year round.
Look at this pen.
Oh, that's cool.
It clicks. Let's test it. Oh my goodness. That's a nice pen. Right with that. That's very nice.
It's so pretty.
Love it. And then here's something else. Got my name on it. I'm being spoiled. Oh, it's a ween in a. Oh, he's so cute. He looks Scottish. Look at him in his little dapperly jacket. Is this it's a dinner jacket, right? He's in his dinner jacket.
He's cute.
He's really cute. I don't have this guy.
I was gonna say I don't think we have that.
I
boy.
don't have him. He's going right
Hello,
up here.
boy.
Little Presley's got to come out. She's getting covered up. There's Plessy. There's old P Wedge. That's her new nickname, P Wedge. Got to get my wings moved around. There we go. Look at there. Can y'all see that one? No, hardly. But anyway,
Adorables.
got me a new wing, and this is a great coffee cup. Oh, look at that. That's a good mug. That's a good mug. Thank you so much for these precious gifts. I love
Well,
them very
that's
much.
pretty.
Christmas and Valentine. I love it. That's our across the miles. That was kind of, we had such a big week last week. You hear I'm just relaxing this week, just like,
Yeah.
we're good. We're
So-
good.
While you're on pause, why don't you take a minute to talk about tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the first day of 2025's Year of Folios. We're pretty excited. Shannon and I have made for ourselves in the corner over here. We have a little setup for filming. We're going to be able to decorate there all year long, so we won't have to bounce back and forth. I will tell you, tomorrow we may be like, I need to go get this, I need to go get that, because we really don't know what all we're going to be using right now. But we're excited. You're going to be able to see both our hands. It's going to work like this. You're going to see Shannon on this side. You're going to see me on this side. The reason we're doing that is because the way we're set up, Shannon's over here and I'm over here. And so we have a monitor. We want to be able to glance to ourselves and know we're looking. If we had to,
Yeah.
we're talking about, I was like, if I have to cross over and look over there and you have to cross over and look over here. So that's how you'll see us, Shannon and me. And if you don't know what Year of Folios is, in 2023, we did a folio every month in a club situation where it wasn't a club, but it was like you signed up for it and we did this folio every month. And we're doing the same thing again this year. But the difference is you don't have to have a kit. I love that. You can use your own supplies. And the reason we're loving that is because we get to pick paper. We get to use something different every month. And tomorrow I'm using Hanging with My Snowmies, Chilling with My Snowmies. I can't remember exact name. And Shannon is using Winter
Prettiness. I don't
Simple
remember
Stories, the
name.
winter
Yeah.
one. Tamitha may know what they're called. But we're really excited to get started. You can still sign up. You can sign up at any time. Okay. So if you wanted to sign up tonight, you can. If you sign up tonight, what Shannon has to do is when you sign up, she goes through and sends you the link to the video from the first folio. But you can literally do this at any time. You can catch up anytime you want to.
And I emailed the link out today. So if you do sign up tonight, you should get an email back that sends you a Facebook. Join the Facebook group. And if you have Facebook and you join that group, I think Tamitha put the link for tomorrow in there, just in case you don't see the email. There's also the link there. But I'll try and keep a watch out before tomorrow to make sure if anybody signs up, I get you the email so you can watch tomorrow.
It'll be a lot of fun, and we're decorating tomorrow. We're going to have a good time. Now, we had planned, this was our original plan with the Year of Folios. We're still talking Year of Folios. And let's try to stay on, everybody, let's try to stay on one thing because last week we were everywhere and it was a lot to talk about. So we had a lot of confusion in some things last week. So we're going to clear some of that up tonight. But in the Year of Folios, my original plan was to do our decorating day and release the next folio on the same day. But we realized that doing things at the same time are causing a lot of confusion. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to decorate tomorrow. And then the following Friday, I don't know the date of the following Friday. That's why I'm saying the following Friday. But we're going to show it tomorrow. We're going to decorate tomorrow. Then the following Friday, I'll release the second folio. So you'll have a week, the 28th. You'll have a week to finish your folio or to work on your folio before you see the next one because you won't get clouded that way. And we'll release the next one then. And I think that'll be a lot. We'll just do that going forward. You'll still have 2 weeks, maybe even longer, definitely longer because we're doing it the 3rd week of March. You'll have at least almost 3 weeks to make the folio before when the next decorating time. And it just breaks it up a little bit. So we're not all getting everything at one time and it's just easier for everybody sending stuff out. That's the Year of Folios.
So how much does the Year of Folios cost?
I don't remember.
Tamitha, can you
Tamitha,
post the link for
she
that
did.
so people can get?
I don't remember. I don't want to say because y'all know I'll say something wrong. I always do.
$159.99.
There you go.
For the US, international is $179.99.
And be sure to read the description because it's not you. There's more involved in it. There's some swaps we're doing. We're doing 2 swaps this year, things like that. We'll talk more about that in our live tomorrow. We good?
Ready for something else?
You want to look at some product? We don't have a whole, well, we do have a good bit of re-ups. Let's open this. Somebody asked about the diamond dots. We showed the diamond dots last week, and then Sylvia this week made 3 samples from the diamond dots. They are stunning. Do you want to show them? You want to get them?
Are they on her desk?
They're on her
still?
desk. They are stunning. And we
I
even
haven't seen
filmed.
today's.
Hopefully we're going to be able to do a little short for you guys of Sylvia doing them. She's had a good time this week. Some people have been helping her. People stop by her desk and just kind of help her. But I want you to see how beautiful these are. And we have a lot of different titles of the Diamond Dots cards. Then I think we got 4 of the big Diamond Dots and the tools to go with them and stuff like that. But they are beautiful. Where do you see these cards? But while she's gone, I want to show you this. I showed these last week and y'all bought every one we had. And the second order came in this week. So if you missed out on the keepsake envelopes, these are the little vellum or clear envelopes in these sizes that you can put into folios and things like that. These are back in stock. These are really, really cool. So grab these while we got those back. Look how pretty these are.
They're beautiful.
I mean, they are stunning. Look at this. Look at the sparkle on that. So Sylvia did that one this week. She did this one. Look how pretty. She did this one today. She started it and finished it today in a couple hours. And then this is my favorite. Look at this guy holding all the flowers. And on the inside, you can do anything you want. I suggest stamp on some cardstock and like do a little layered situation in here. You know what I'm saying? Be so pretty.
That would be.
Look how pretty that is.
So tomorrow morning's live for those that are participating in the Year of Folios is at 10 a.m., correct?
Central Standard Time. Look at
10
his face.
a.m. Central Standard Time.
Look at his face. They are really,
I mean,
really pretty.
they really are pretty.
And she really enjoyed it. She does a very good job. Look how neat. She probably would be like, don't show them that close. But no, they really are beautiful. Look at that.
She did good.
You just want to stare at them.
They're so pretty.
If you have someone you send cards to, you should just get several, and like this month they get this one, and next month they get this one, and they can frame them and put them on the wall. They're that pretty.
Yeah, they're cool.
Love them. So we have a bunch of these in stock, a bunch of different kinds. There's unicorns, there's hearts, there's a cross. The cross might have sold out. It went pretty quick. The bear, there was a lot of kind of, how do you say, mandalas? I don't know how to say it, but there's a lot of different ones on the website. This also sold out when I showed it last Thursday night. Y'all bought this up, but we got a second order in. The stragglers came in is what happened. This is that layered butterfly. I'm going to be playing with this in a live, one of our mobile lives that we do. I want to play with this along with I cannot get enough of the color pencils, the watercolor pencils. I think watercolor butterflies would be absolutely gorgeous. And I want to play with this. So we're going to be doing that in a live. So if you want to pick this up, go right ahead. Yeah, Miss Opal. I saw Miss Opal's name. You really will love them. And Sylvia said she had a great time with them. Listen, this won't stay in stock. Y'all need to get these. They'll go quick. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Real quick.
Echo Park 6x6 paper pads in gingham, in pastel and bold. Look at these. Y'all know these are mine, so we're opening them because I know y'all would have to drag these from my hands because these are me. We'll get more of these. This is going to be one of those products that as long as they make it, we'll keep it because I know me and I will use this. Matter of fact, the card I made today, this would have looked really good on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Would that not have been gorgeous?
That would have been beautiful.
So pretty. I'll give y'all a sneak peek if you ask me nicely for Saturday's video. Look how pretty this is. You need this for Easter. Can you see bunnies and chocolate and gosh, so cute. And then look at this one. Did I open it too? Yeah, I did. Pink, red, that orange. I love that orange. Look at the green. You'll just use these. You'll be surprised how much you'll use these. So grab these because they will get gone. More. Okay. I have more new product. It's a mix of new and not. Becky said, may we please have a sneak peek? Pretty please with cherry on top. She has nice.
How about like just a corner?
If I put this ugly thing on it, that'll be ugly. I don't want to be ugly.
Turn a paper pad around and, here, use this.
Did I just do that?
Here. Oh, not even that much. You're giving too much.
That much?
Yeah. Peek.
They're mean, y'all.
Not mean, little bitty peek.
Here's what I wanted to play with. I wanted to play with the Lisa Horton dies and embossing folders. Absolutely incredible. But more than that, I'm hooked on the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils. I am hooked. And I did some techniques, and I'm going to take you along the way. And I did 2 cards, not just that one. I also have this one. Ha ha, I tricked you. You thought I was going to show it. I didn't. It's over here.
They know how to pause.
Anyway, there's that one. Did you see what I did there?
That was very quick.
Y'all are going to love. Let me tell you something. I did it quick. If you don't have the color pencils, are we sold out? I don't even know. If you don't have those watercolor pencils, you need to get them. I love them. They have been incredible. You're going to enjoy them. All right, here's the deal about one of these to show you. What I want to preface by saying is some of these are re-ups and some of these we've had, or some of them are new. But I'm not going to remember right offhand if everyone is new or not. So Tamitha might have to help me or something. Some of them I'm going to know, but some I'm not going to remember if we've had. And here's what's funny. I wanted these to do in live shows too, but every time I want to do one, y'all have already bought them. So that's okay. I get it. And I asked Amber to keep me one of each this time so I could make them anyway. So we'll be good. All right. Now, if you're familiar Let me find one we've had before. I think we've had, these might all be new right here.
One of the 6x6.
The 6x6 basic.
Is.
Oh, I know we've had this
one
one,
we've
right?
had.
We've had this one.
I don't know. I know the 6x6.
We've had this one, I think. The accordion
think
insert
so.
handbag.
Yeah,
Have
I think that was one that was in the red container. I was trying to remember what's in the red container.
You just put them all up for her, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've had that one before. There's some good ones in here, y'all. There's some good ones.
I know
Also,
the hinge
this one.
ones are all new.
We've had this one before, the gatefold. We've had that one.
I think you had the
Basic
wallet.
6x6. This one.
That was in the red one. I think the wallet is one we've had.
If you're not familiar with these are the folio kits that are the most impressive build and price. Okay. I love these. What you get in here is this is what makes them great. I just made one the other day. I just assembled one the other day. And here's what I love. They come in and they give you all these measures. So if you want to cut your paper, you can see all the measures right here that you need to cut. You don't have to go in and measure. Now, I'm a measurer, so I probably would anyway, but you can just use these to get all your papers cut before you put them together. Then they have videos for every single one of these of how to put them together, which is awesome because that was easy to follow. And they're just easy to put together. Inside, this piece opens. You can see that there's a front piece and a back piece. It opens out and there's all of the instructions. And this one, the basic 6x6, has pre-cut bases for 2 albums. So Tamitha just posted. Did she just do the whole section?
Yeah.
Like, how much is the basic 6x6? Like, you won't believe the prices. Okay. I have been in love with these guys. They're so great. This is just a basic album you can do anything with, and you get 2 in here. I'm gonna see how much they are because I don't remember. The gatefold, this is a 1 album. Okay, so you get 1 album in here, and it's Kraft.
$13.99.
$13.99 for 2 bases. Are you kidding me? What's half of $13.99? $7 a base. That is so good for these folios, right? Then this one is a single inside of here, and this one is craft colored. You might want to pay attention to that. This one is black, and it should say on the product description, but they do them in black and craft. That's the 2 colors. And this one, pre-cut bases for 2 of these. So you're not just getting 1. So you got 2 grandbabies, 2 granddaughters, you get 1 for each. It's awesome, isn't it? I think it is.
Very
I think it's
good.
great. All right, let's look at the others. I'm just going to go through them now. This is new. I cannot wait to put this together. This is one of those pop-up cube explosion box cards. It's not a card, but you give it like a gift. So you have the box cover, you have the box insert, and then all these little cubes, when they open it, they pop out like that. And everything you need, pre-cut base for cubes that pop up from a box. Great surprise for the receiver. 1 black and 1 craft. So there's 2 kits in here to do it. So you can make 2 of them. And this shows you all the pieces and how it works. Isn't that great? I love these. I think this also comes with the rubber bands, doesn't it? Why was I thinking this came with the rubber bands? Did I see it on the... I'm not used to things opening from the top. Dish one, but that's smart because that's where everything lives. Let's get in here. I'm going to show y'all what this looks like. All right, when you open it up, here, yeah, look, it comes with your bands. I thought it did. So there's the bands to make it happen. Look at the pieces. Pre-cut, pre-scored. They're gorgeous, y'all. They're gorgeous. Pre-cut scallop pieces. Here's more of your pieces to make this happen. But let me show you the instructions. Look at these instructions. Full color. You cannot beat this. You cannot beat. You would spend all day just cutting and scoring and prepping this piece. Plus, who wants to cut this? You know what I'm saying? Even on a cutting machine, who wants to cut that?
No.
So this is just one example of what they're like. This is beautiful.
They are. And they're really good paper.
It is good paper.
Or cardstock. They're not paper.
Yeah, they are cardstock. I find I do that a lot. I say paper when I mean cardstock.
I was say in our world, paper is cardstock.
We don't use paper. We only use cardstock. So that's what happens to us. Now, this is their brand new one. They just released this. This is what it looks like closed. It opens. Okay, this space you're looking right here is this space right here. Okay. It opens and opens and opens and opens and opens and opens and opens. It is so cool. This is one in here, and it's the craft colored. See it here? It folds down to this, and then it opens to all that. It's incredible. All the instructions. This is the frame accordion suitcase. You can see there's a frame inside the suitcase, and then there's an accordion album that pulls out of it. So it closes like this. It looks like a frame, and then the little album comes out of the frames. So cute. Then this one we've had, no, we didn't. This is new also. This is the 8x8 basic book, okay? And you can make, it's one 8x8 album in here. This one's black. This is the flip flap gatefold. Now here's what I want you to see. It folds to this, okay? Then it opens, and then it opens again, and it opens like this. And it comes with a belly band. See it here? It's incredible. They're incredible. This one is, I don't know the color of this one, black, I think. Black. This one is the piano hinge book. What I love about this is I've always wanted to do a piano hinge book, but I've never wanted to like do the work to make it happen. They've done it for me. I can just assemble. This makes the base for one. It's Kraft, and this is what piano hinge looks like. See it? And then you can see how the little hinges on the side look. So cool. This one is the double folio. I love this one. Folds like this, opens once, opens again. So when you open it the first time, you have 2 pockets. The next time you have 2 waterfalls and 3 tag pockets. This one is very Maymay. This is very me. I like this one a lot. This is one like I would design. I really like it. Then you have the trifold folio, which is really cute. This is like a wallet. I gotta let my internet catch up. This is like a wallet. I assembled this. Did I assemble this or did I watch them assemble it? It feels like I've assembled this one. Let me get a drink. There's that one. Then this is the piano hinge, but is this smaller or the same? We might have picked this one up twice. Let me look.
Yeah, there's
we
two
picked it up
piano
twice.
hinges.
We picked this one up. This particular, but we have one that I think one's 8, and this is 6.
Oh.
This one is 6 by 6.5, and I think the other one might be 8.
Craft.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, Black and Craft. That's what it is. I thought
Okay.
we had one bigger, but I guess that's what it is. Black and Craft. Look at this one. Now, when I saw this, I knew you'd love it. Let me tell you why. We have a sample in our store that is a pocket tag book that Lisa made years ago. Remember this? And every time somebody picks it up, they ask me, how did she make this? That one gets asked about all the time. And it is literally this book. So if you wanted to learn how to do it, here's the book, the tags, the whole 9 yards. And hers looks just like this. It's just done in spring colors. So this is a great one. And it's called the Pocket Tag Book. And you get the pre-cut bases for 2 sets of albums with tags, one black and one craft. Can you believe they do that? That's incredible. Brand new to us, not new to them, new to us. This is the explosion box. I did not pick this one up the first time. I wasn't sure you guys would like it. And then Amber's like, I really like this. I think they'll like it. And so we went with it. I think you'll like it too. But if you've never seen an explosion box, it looks like this closed. Then you open it one time and the sides explode, but you still have a box inside. Then you open it again and it explodes again. Isn't it cute?
Yes.
All right. And this makes one kit. Wait a minute. Kit makes this interactive album that pops up when the lid of the box is opened and layers one black, one craft. So it makes 2. That's cool. This I'm going to assemble. I cannot wait. I'm excited about this, and I want to do this one with you guys on camera, maybe live. The Rolodex. It's a photo Rolodex, and it looks like, see this? It really turns, and it makes this little Rolodex. Don't y'all want to make this together? I do. I think this is cool. So this one makes the black one. This one makes the craft one. These are going to be fun. David is sharing with you the collection. So if you click on that link, it'll take you to all of the stuff we have available. There was still some stuff in store too. Now I have to show you something that blows my mind. So you know this guy, right? I'm going to let Timothy link that so I can see how much it is. Because I want to talk apples to apples with you guys. Because we have this in another brand too, right? This is the one I've been using, is this one. Then we have this guy, which is the combo, him and the regular bone folder. This is the regular bone folder. We have that available. I'll sit here a minute, Tabitha, so you can get them all, ever how you're going to do them. But today we brought in this. This is a double bone folder. So you get the Teflon twice, okay? So here you get it once, here you get it twice. I'm going to open this because I'm going to keep this for myself. Because I never have enough of these anyway. I'm always going through bone folders. Plus, we both need one for over there. So this will be good. We can use these.
Yeah, that would be good.
So here's how this comes. You get 2 in the package. We really need these ergos too, don't we? Over there.
We do.
I'm not in. Hang on. What I want y'all to see is the price.
The ergo is $15.99.
This guy's 15. How much is this one? $15.99.
Which
16
one?
for those of you who round up. The combo pack.
The combo with the ergo and the
and
regular
bone.
is $25.99.
25. Compare prices, y'all. You won't believe these prices.
The single bone folder is $15.99.
And the 2
is $23.96.
compare prices, y'all. You'll be surprised how affordable these are. And they are literally what I have always used. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say.
Fabulous.
And you get 2 in this package. And I suggest getting 2. And here's what you do. Put one away. Know where it is, but don't touch it. You're going to wear one out, and then you'll have a fresh one.
Or you're going to lose it,
Or
and you're going to
lose
need it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say hello to those of you watching on Facebook. We are live. Virginia is watching. First time she's caught us live. So we want to give a shout out to Virginia and let her know we see you. We know you're there. Thanks for watching.
So I wanted to show, that's all my product I got to show you. So we can get back to our little project now. Is that good? We get back to the project?
Yeah.
Let's go back. All right. If you just got here.
I'm not sure what this third thing is. I can't really figure that out.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Just say third thing in a minute. Okay. So here's where we are. I think we can start assembling this. When you get this package home, you have all of these little pieces. These are the pieces that make it dimensional. Okay. So you will slide them in to these areas that we left open like that. And I can't remember. Did they go both sides, Shannon?
Yes.
All right. Casey Kraft just pointed out. Y'all behind on them thumbs up and them video in the video. 600 people watching. Only 391
lock
likes.
these in later.
Yeah. Like.
All right. So let's get all. So you're saying you do this.
I do that, and then I like put all the pages in.
Do you do the bottom too? No, you can't.
No, do that and put in. Yeah.
Shannon's had to do this. I have not done this yet. Then we're gonna put this guy in the second layer. Is that what you're saying?
And then once you get.
Should we glue or we shouldn't?
I don't.
They hold together.
Yeah, once you get them in, they hold pretty well. It's just the getting them all in.
Okay, there's that one. And then we do the next layer, which is this one. Goes in this direction.
This is going to look good in my office.
It is going to look good in your office.
Don't be getting no ideas.
Yeah, once I put it together, I might not want you to get it.
Y'all just have to like take visitation rights.
We can take turns with old James.
I think I got an idea. What if I stand this up? Y'all know what I'm doing if I stand it up, right?
Well, right now it's upside down.
Yeah, I know, but if I stand it up, I think I can do this
see what
better.
you're doing.
Yeah, that's much
and push
easier.
them in.
Okay.
Just make sure you're putting. Yeah, you did. Never mind. I was say make sure you're putting them wrong side up.
Yeah, that's much easier. Stand it up, you guys. Then what we'll do is go ahead and lock the bottoms in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then the sides fall
and then
off.
do your sides.
All right, let's do a bottom.
Jambalaya, we're doing it live on Thursday night right now. Nikki asked, on the CrafTreat Rolodex, do you get 2 separate Rolodexes in the package?
Can you check that?
I think it's just one.
Congratulations, Dawn. That's awesome.
I'm scared to over push because I'm afraid I'm going to break this thing over pushing. There we go. There we go. We're in. Okay.
This is our picture of our first grandson,
Ooh,
our third
miss it?
grandchild.
this is so cool. Look.
How
Did
adorable
you-
is that kid?
Oh, wasn't in there.
Of course, I mean, he's your grandson. Why wouldn't he be, right?
Because he looks just like me.
Each Rolodex makes one,
So,
Black or Kraft, right?
black or craft, but there's one in a pack.
Vicky, there's only one.
Just like there's only one Vicky. Right?
I don't know that the world could handle more than one Vicky Elkins. I don't know, though. I'm trying to decide which
I
one,
think it'd be a lot of fun.
Vicky or Cindy, is the most trouble. What do you think?
They put up with so much from them. I don't do that to you. That is them that do that to you. But I love y'all. I think we could have 100 more of you.
Which one is more trouble?
Y'all.
I love them both.
guys.
Yeah, we got to say I love them both pretty much.
Look how cute that is. See how it does? This is what I was saying. You can see both sides. I'm going to have to go back and stick a little strip in there and right there. But you see how when you put the cardstock in, no matter where you put it, it's covered. And doing the
So
little,
precious.
it's so cute, you guys. He does it like a baby model. Okay, now let's look and see what we want to add. So let's open this ephemera pack.
Eva, he does kind of resemble me.
You think?
I can tell you one thing. Salmon's going to go, I need you to send this to me.
I'm going to have to make her one. Or I need to
Yeah,
make one
you're
for
gonna
all
have
the
to.
girls. Wouldn't it be cute? I think it'd be cute.
All the babies.
Okay, that says baby on the way. Our baby. Hello, world. Let's find something that's a little more not the baby just got here.
He
'Cause
kind
he
of looks
didn't
like
hear.
he's crawling, so he could be on the way.
He
I
is
guess
on
I'm
the way.
going to say Lisa, and I hope I'm saying that correct. At some point in time in the very near future, Mr. Jim's website will be up live again for you to purchase things between now and the time that we do the next bracelet show. So don't worry, you will be able to purchase one without attending the show.
Yes, we still have a lot of inventory left. So
You guys, it's so cute. Look at this right here.
It's
It's
a
a boy.
Excuse me.
Look at that. I love Hello Little One.
Please don't forget to Vinnie the video.
so cute.
This one says boy mama. I love that.
Yeah.
Here's a little moon.
Hello.
Man, look at
I'm
that
in-
smile.
That's
I mean,
so
that kid is handsome.
I told you, my thumbnail said cuteness overload. And I said, I ain't talking about me. That's what I said. This one says wildly cute.
The rings are not listed on their website. So we're probably going to have to do the rings in a live show.
Okay, so Michelle asked, do you think this can be done with paper?
The frame part, the frame would be a little bit flimsy for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, might be.
Now, everything else I'm using is paper. I really like how that looks. It's a boy, little cutie. I might like this blue, this navy blue star combo better than the moon. The moon looks a little samey color. You know what I'm saying? I think I like this.
Oh, yeah.
And
The
then little
stars will
cutie.
stand out more.
I'm just sitting. I'm trying to let it all just stay there till I can.
Patty, he is yummy, isn't he? Just
I
as
love
cute as he can
that.
be.
This says our new arrival. He is our newest arrival.
Oh, the choo-choo's cute.
Where's the train? I'm looking.
Right under the carriage.
There it is, baby. I got to use that. I lost one.
Ooh, baby, baby,
He
baby.
has two big sisters. Addie is his oldest sister, and Emmy
That's so cute.
is that middle youngin.
That is so cute.
That middle young.
She's precious. They're all precious.
They are.
Carol,
sweet
we have not
babies.
announced when the next jewelry sale will be. It's going to be a couple of weeks at least.
Okay, I'm doing that. What do you think?
It's precious.
Does it need like a bow? It doesn't need a bow. It needs one more thing. Maybe a button. Will you see if I need boy buttons? Something boyish or
Boy buttons?
babyish? They're right
Boy
over there.
buttons.
We've moved them, I think. Or is there any in there?
Yeah, I was just looking to see what was behind me.
This is gonna be cute in your office. I'm gonna want one too. I'm gonna want to do them for the girl house. Wouldn't our Christmas family picture be cute in this?
Yeah. I know, CC, he is one of the cutest ever been made. His daddy and his uncle were cute youngins too. Now, I don't, they all look like me, so pretty hard for me to be, you know.
They all look like Vince.
They do.
And at this point, the only one who really doesn't in her own look is Emmy.
Yeah.
Emmy looks more like her mommy side to me. And, you know, that's good. Sam needed that. Because that Helms blood,
Brandy.
it runs thick.
There's boy buttons.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to dig through. That's going to be so cute.
If y'all could have ever seen my Uncle Mickey's baby pictures, that's who he looks like.
Oh my goodness. I'm in love with this project.
I see Josh.
He looks like Josh. He acts like Josh too.
He's a sweet baby.
He acts like Josh. I am loving this. Are y'all loving this?
Do you have on a Mr. Jim bracelet today? You don't.
I just had it right here. We literally were laughing because I had 3 in my backpack pocket.
Carol, you are right. It is so hard to be humble. Me and Mac Davis, we struggled.
Funny. Do we still have these? These are great things in shirt pockets. If you have buttons, these are shank cutters. They're not called shank cutters. They're Kraft snips or something like that. But what they do, look at this. Oh my
God, your eyes.
Yeah. What you do is you bite the shank on the back, and then I put my hand over it and make sure it doesn't fly into my eyeballs. And then you can glue these down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. Little fabric tack. They dancing at the dance studio, y'all.
He's jumping over there.
We have a dance studio next door, and they are not playing tonight.
They got it thumping.
We have some of the pendants left for the necklaces.
There's a cloud. Here's a safety pin. Oh, a passy. A C. Oh, if there was a J, that would be cool. Look at that baby boy. A ball. There's a ball. What is this one?
Oh, I bet
Little
those
feet. Look at his feet. We're doing feet.
So are those blocks ABCs?
Yeah, probably. I bet I could fit them on here too, couldn't I? Turn that off so that don't happen. Look at the feet. I'm going to put the feet over here.
My little duck.
Oh, there's 2 feet. Oh, a bear. He'd be cute right there, wouldn't he? The little bear and the little crook. And then what is this? Is this a lamb? Oh, it's a little lamb.
Lammy.
He doesn't have Lammy. Emmy has Lammy. Or no, Addie has Lammy. Emmy has. What is Emmy's little dude?
Just don't fix it to where you can't take your sides off to glue your paper on the back.
I'm gonna slide it in.
Did you use art glitter glue
I did.
on the button?
No, I use Fabri-Tac.
Fabri-Tac on the button.
You can use the art glitter glue. It just takes longer. Look at that duck.
Quack.
Is there a chance I just heard somebody knock at the door?
Oh, we have that delivery coming. You might better go look. She's just been up and down, bless her heart.
Are you
You've
going
got
to
all
look,
your
Shannon?
steps in tonight. There it is. I wanted to see if I want to do ABC down the side. I really think that'd be cute. I do. All right. I know y'all are screaming, stop, but it's so cute. I can't. No, I'll be honest. This project got cute quick, didn't it?
Well, the subject matter is pretty impressive.
This is why I like these buttons. You always say to me, why do you want buttons? Because you never know when you need them. And this is the perfect place to use them. You know what I'm saying? A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. This is the last thing I'm putting on. And I may take that baby boy off. Because it's a little busy. But I'm getting a little side heavy, aren't I? I can put a little charm in here.
Yeah, I would say no to the baby boy.
You want me to put the bear right there? That'd be cute. No, I don't like the bear there. I think I like all of the heavy over here.
Clark said you having karaoke night.
You can hear it.
No, I think he was referring to you singing
me
ABC.
singing? Clack, I can do karaoke. I've been singing this bit in here all day today. They just wish I could learn all the words to the song. I've been singing the same line over and over again all day.
And Brandy, in opposite sides of the house or something? Or are you out in the shack? Because she was on earlier.
What do I do? Why do I feel like, oh, I should put something in there?
In where?
In here, right here, or in here.
Yeah, I was going to say put something on the little blue mountain.
Yeah, let me glue these down.
Elaine, we currently have Mr. Jim's website down.
Yes.
So you can't even look at them right now.
It won't be long, I promise.
I'm just trying to make sure the inventory is correct before I turn it back on. So bracelets don't sell that we don't have. Because then it makes it harder.
Brandy said he must be in the shack because I'm in the house. And he
He's
said,
only
I'm in the
watching 'cause I'm
shack
using
working on
something
computer
wood he didn't
stuff.
make for me. He heard me. I love this so much. I'm just going to tell y'all, if you made this as a gift for a baby shower, you would be the hit of the party, wouldn't they?
It's cute.
Here's a star. I should have let that dry. Here's a star.
Did it fall off?
I just stood it up too quick. I want to see. I can't see. Oh, I can look in there. Okay. I want this little lamb on this hill. Don't you think that's cute to put the little lamb on a little angle coming up that hill?
I think if you're not careful, you're going to take away from James.
No way. There's no way to do that. See him on the hill?
Barb said put the bear where you had the baby boy sentiment.
Cute idea. Hang on. How do I want it? I'll do him this way. Look, Shannon. Right there? Or down here? Oh, right there. Yeah.
I don't know where
He
you're at.
looks like he's on the hill, but he's like on the yellow, but he looks like he's on the little hill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that too. So cute.
Mine's delayed, so I was having to wait. Well, I'm watching it on YouTube. So I was having to wait for you to get there.
He's not there. Hold on, I got to get him right. Oh my goodness. Where'd my bear go? She said the bear here. He's so cute. Him smiling up at the camera. I'm going to stop.
Yeah, stop. It's a
I
lot.
really want to put this star up here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop for now. Y'all know me. If you come back later, it'll probably be a whole different project. Pick up these buttons. We have them in boy and girl. Oh, there's little tiny ABC also. And these are actual buttons. Oh, no, I bet that says baby. The little ones say baby. They do. They're actual buttons. I just use them for decoration because I think they're cute. And there's a lot we didn't use. The little chickie. So cute. All righty, then we'll put a little
Jid said, Addie loves it, and she is amazed.
Who said that?
Your son, Jared.
Are you watching? Ads,
I
what do
mean,
you
we're
think?
texting back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Sweet Abby.
I love that. You love it. Ads. I want to do one for you and one for Emmy too. Don't you love that? We didn't have these when you guys were born. We just got these. Now I'm just going to talk to them like we're FaceTime. What do you think? I love it so much. I cannot wait to put this in your bookshelf in your office. It's going to be so cute.
Gonna be awesome.
I'll have to make some for Jared and Sam because it's adorable. I want to show y'all the side view. Let's let it sit for a second. And while it's sitting here, we'll let that sit. And then we'll talk about some more stuff. And then I can flip it to the side because it'll just take a second and let everything settle. So you have more things we should talk about over there?
Yeah. Why don't you talk about the prayer map?
Okay. Let me show y'all the prayer map. Let me move that away. These guys need to go.
Did I?
Huh? You did.
I did.
Will you put these in here for me? Okay, by the way, we're going to as many as this and make a folio out of the rest of it. All right, let's talk about the prayer map. So this is our prayer map book. And let me tell you, you guys have above and beyond exceeded my expectations of purchasing the prayer map. So this is the book that I made, that Sylvia helped me make. We designed this book, and it's called the prayer map. And here's how it works. You open it up. This is my proof copy. You open it up. It has the instructions for using it. And then on the very first page, you have a section that has a prayer written in it for you to pray, to ask God to tell you someone to send a card to. This is a prayer map for card makers. Okay. So you spend some time praying, asking God to present somebody. And can I tell y'all something so cool? I started praying Monday, and today someone was presented to me. So I know exactly who I'm making my first one for, and I'll be making it this maybe Saturday. I'm not first video for next week, but I will be getting that card made. And so what you do is you put the date, when you want to mail it by, then the specific need you're praying for the person that he's presented to you, any spiritual growth that you want to write, any notes you want to write about anything you learned through your prayer time. You know, like for me, like I'll tell you what I learned. I need to be more inquisitive about what people are going through, because I did not know this was happening to this person, and I found out today. And so I want to spend more time getting to know people and trying to help them through what they're going through. So that's a good thing to put here. Then a gratitude. I want you to write something you're grateful for. I'm grateful for this person being in my life, and I'm grateful that I have a friend like that. And then here you write their name and their address, the occasion. Okay. Pray a prayer for protection. Write something you want God to protect them for, or some way he can protect them. Then you're going to find a scripture, something that'll speak to you in the situation you're in. Maybe God's opened your eyes to a scripture. You'll put that here. And then how is God guiding you? Is he telling you maybe to reach out, to call them, maybe to bless them in some way? Maybe he's guiding you to pray for them specifically more often. Who knows what he might guide you to in your prayer time. Then over here, every week, the card challenge changes. So you don't have to do the card challenge. It's just there to help you in case you get not sure what to do. So like the first week, the card challenge is bold backgrounds. It says this card challenge is all about bold backgrounds. Let's use vibrant colors or patterns to make the background shine. So you come here, you write the theme that you're going to do, the color palette you're going to do, the sentiment you might want to put inside. Maybe you have a special stamp set or something you want to make sure you use that one. A personal message you want to put on the inside of the card. Supplies that you might need. You sketch your design out here. And it has been mentioned after you finish the card to snap a picture of it. And then I suggested put it in, but washi tape it in, or use like yellow tape or scotch tape so you can lift it up, you know, the photo, so you can see your sketch and see how far it came. Then here, after you've done all of this, you're going to spend a little time reflecting things you want to remember about this process. Maybe something that sparked you while you were praying, something that God spoke to you about, something here, maybe something you want to do in the future from your prayer time about this. And then here you'll do your personal reflection. And each of the 52 sections will have a different encouragement for you here. And this one says your cards are a reminder of the good in the world, encouraging others to seek God. And like I said, it does 52 card maps. I'm not saying weeks, because you don't have to do this by the week. You can do it at any time frame. Okay. So there's 52 of them. And then in the back, we've added people and occasions to remember, because there's probably folks you want to make sure you slot in. Okay. And then here we've added important dates. So if there's, maybe there's like an event or something that happens that time every month, and you want to maybe send a card to the people who put on that event, or maybe it's something like maybe there's someone in your church that does Operation Christmas Child every year, and you're like, in December, I want to remember to send her a card or him a card, because he does that all the time, or something like that. Now, here's the deal. This is the printed version. This one, you can purchase this exact item, but it is a pre-purchase. Okay. So we're buying them between now and Friday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the last day on the pre-order.
Tomorrow's the last day on the pre-order. And we have already sent the first order in for them to be doing. So they are printing them now as we speak. And then we will continue. We'll probably just close that pre-order out, start another pre-order, because they'll have to make them and send them to you. And I'll tell you something. We also have it in a digital version. Okay. This one is
$34.99.
$34.99. If you want the full guy, he's full color all the way throughout. You see all the color throughout. I will tell you, some people have asked me, the prayer is the same, and I want to talk to you about why it's the same. The prayer on every page is the same. The prayer is just to get you started. My prayer is that by the 4th or 5th time you've done this, your prayer life, you're talking with God about this, has become very personal and more intimate, and you don't need a prayer to lead you through. If you need the prayer, it's there. It's the same one, but I really want you to talk to God about this. And the idea behind a prayer map is to expand your prayer life and to make it more comfortable and more often. And so I'd rather you do that than read a prayer. I'm not big on prayers that are read. I love when somebody just speaks from the heart to God. Doesn't mean you shouldn't make notes and make sure you're praying about stuff and the right things. I'm just saying, I think we can just have communication with him, you know? So it is the same prayer throughout. What changes are your challenges and your encouraging words that we give to you. If you want the digital, I will caution you. I did not know this. Okay. We've had some people buy the digital and they wanted to take it and have it printed, and they said it's more expensive than they thought. I will tell you, the company that's doing this for us made it very clear the price he gave us was to get our business, and that it was very, very competitive. So I don't know how much this would cost if you took it to like Office Depot or something like that to have it printed. I just know what to you for. So if you don't want to go and pay the price to have it done professionally, you might consider just getting this one, because you know the price. You know it'll be bound and color and done. The other thing, I've had some people ask me if they can print it in black and white. You can just print it in grayscale. Just have your computer print it in grayscale, and that is it. When you purchase the digital has an email attached to the purchase. So the minute you purchase it, the email comes to you with your download ready for you to go.
You got a question about the drawing of the church. Is that something?
No, we purchased artwork for this. This is above our pay grade. Me and Silver were both like, what? No, we purchased that. I just think it's beautiful the way it's laid out. Shannon drew it. We wish.
No, I wish, yes.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. Sylvia and I have worked on this since the summer, and this is Sylvia took everything I said and turned it into my dream. And I will tell you, it takes a lot longer to do this than I thought. But I'm very, very proud of it, and I'm ready to start. Like, y'all just gonna know my copy's gonna say proof. I just don't care. That's what we're gonna do. You can print this at home. Let me tell you, it's a lot of pages. It's somebody could tell us exactly how many pages it is.
Linnell said she bought it, but she only printed 20 pages front and back to start.
And I would do that too. Maybe do that. It is like 160 pages.
It's a lot.
But it is set up front and back. I can show you like that, and I'm not giving anything away. It's set up front and back for you to be able to print it and do whatever you want to with it. Don't sell it.
It is copyrighted.
It
so
is mine,
please
and
don't
it is
sell
copyrighted. 116 pages. I'm so in love with it. I'm so proud of it. I'm so in love with it. God gave me this idea, and he gave me another idea, which I'm working on, and there could be some sneak peeks coming about that really soon. I'm talking to some folks about that, and I got a really good lead this week, and hopefully that'll happen, and I'll know more soon, and hopefully that'll happen. That'll be a while though, because once we start on that, if this took 6 months, that'll take a year. No joke. So we'll see what we can do on that one. There you go. That was number 3, prayer map.
No, that was number 2.
Oh, no. There's one other thing I have to say.
Number 3, I don't know what that is.
No, we'll talk about, okay, let me see it, because I don't want to forget this, because Tamitha will want me to talk about this too. So I'm just going to make a note. I don't want to muddy water. Remember last week we confused people. Okay, so we'll talk about it last. This one is the Dwell book. People have been asking about the Bible study we're going to do together. We have an opportunity for you to participate in a 8-week study. It'll be 8 weeks, but we're going to skip Easter, so it'll be a little longer than that. The study will start March 2nd, and it will go through the end of April. It is not the prayer map. The prayer map I will be doing as my Sunday videos. You know how we always put up a Sunday devotion, or I used to do heart videos. There's always been some video we put out on a Sunday. This is what I'll be doing on Sundays for the future until God says do something else. Okay. So that is just going to be a filmed video I do around the prayer map. The Dwell book, if you remember, I said there was a time we did a Bible study and people joined it, and we did that together for a while, and it was really nice. And it was back. The last one I did was when my mother was still with me, because she did that one with me. And I decided I wanted to try that again. And I've been talking to God about it, and he's like, you can do this. And so here's the deal. I found a book that intrigued me, and it is called Dwell on These Things. and you can get it through Amazon. There's the link. That's the registration link. And then you can get the book there. You don't have to buy the book to register. You can attend. You don't have to do that. You can just be there. But the book is really cool and it's very unique and it's very kind of artsy. I think we're going to turn it into something even more artsy than they did, because I think it'll fit our little crafty hearts. And I'm excited. The only question we had last week was, is it based off of the King James Version of the Bible? It is not. It is based off of the scriptures we'll be looking at come from the NIV. But you can absolutely do what we're going to do from the King James. You'll just be crafty yourself, which is what I think I'll do anyway, is be crafty myself, and I'll teach you how I'm going to do that. So if you would like to do that, if you'd like to join it, just click that link. You do have to register to attend it because they are not going to be public. They will be private. Here's the thing, when we do things in the public, okay, I have to have a moderator and they have to moderate how many robots and how many, trolls and things are coming into the chat. We don't want that kind of environment. We want a safe environment. So I can have 1,000 people in the room, but you have to register to be there so we can try to keep everybody safe. Because sometimes we talk about things and we get a little, not intimate necessarily, but we get really close with each other in those situations. And we don't want to have it where we're having to deal with like robots saying things or trolls coming in and saying ugly things and all that. So if you'd like to do that, that's what the Dwell book is. I want to stand it up. I want y'all to see it stand and look. Isn't it cute? I love it. We do need to put a cut apart back there. That'd be cute. And I just have a couple places to slot some pieces in I missed. The only other thing I wanted to share with you tonight, well, there's 2 things in there on the list.
Yep.
Let me do what I just wrote down. Every time we do anything like this, like the prayer map or the Dwell book, so many of you reach out, and you have. So many of you reach out and say, I want to bless somebody with a book. And we always have people reach out and say, I want to participate, but I can't afford it. We've already had an overwhelming response of people that want to bless people. And we've had a fairly large response of people who would like to be blessed. They couldn't afford to buy the book. It got confusing last week that people weren't sure which book we were talking about to bless. You can do either one you want to do. What we've asked is, if you want to do the Dwell book, if you would like to bless someone with the Dwell book, we'd like for you to reach out to Tamitha at maymaymadeit.com. That's her email, and let her know she's keeping a list of that. And if you would like to bless someone with the prayer map book, we ask that you reach out to Shannon at maymaymadeit.com so we can kind of keep them separate. But right now we might be covered. If we're not, we're only a couple away from being covered.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
Not very far away, but if you would like to, let us know. It doesn't mean that we will necessarily have to use your blessing. Like, we may not have to, but if we do and we know you're willing to, then we have that available. And I'm doing 10, and based on I'm blessing 10 people, and I've got those covered already, but based on those, I'm splitting it between the 2 books. So we've got a lot of people that need to be blessed, but let me tell you, you guys reaching out and offering, y'all are always so kind, and you blow my mind. You blow my mind with that. So, Kelly, we'll just start with session number 1. I think session number 1 in their book, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm saying that, is an introductory session. I'm a little further than that now. But I believe the session number 1 is the introductory session. We'll just start right there. And listen, you don't really have to do much to prep. The first session, we really need to just kind of talk about how we're going to do it, because even though they have that technique that you've already seen, which I think is so cool, they have that technique, I'm going to show you how we can expand it and give you more options than what they offer, because not everybody's going to love that. Bible studies will be live. They will be viewable later, but not permanently. I'm glad you asked. And what we're talking about is the Dwell book. Those 8 weeks are going to be available until 2 weeks after the study, and then I'm taking them down. I really don't have the place to store them for everybody to come back to over and over again. And if we start a new book, I don't like to have multiples up because it gets confusing. The study starts March 2nd. That's a Sunday evening, and we are doing the studies at, what time did I say? 6 p.m. on Sundays?
I think so.
I think it's 6 p.m. on Sunday. That was Vinnie's suggestion. I was going to do it a little later, but his suggestion was we try to keep 6 p.m. the same, even though I have a video that goes live at 6 p.m. He's like, people only have to remember 6. They don't have to remember other times because this will be in 2 different places. I mean, one's filmed, one's live, so they won't interact with each other. I'm looking at questions to answer.
Sam said it's so cute.
Sam said it? Ooh, so cute. I just love it so much. I can't stand it. I just love it. What happened, Sam, was Vinnie didn't have anything. He didn't have Baby James in his office. He's got everybody else. And I was like, I will make you I wanted to play with one of these pieces. So I was like, I'll make you one. And can you stand it? You just can't stand it. Also, how great is Ephemera and buttons? I mean, it looks like I took out my Cricut and designed something and I didn't.
True that.
Awesome. So good. Joanna, anybody can, you and your spouse, or you could absolutely participate. Vinnie has seen it. We've talked about it. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'd enjoy it. The technique is really cool, isn't it? The premise is, the Dwell book is what we're talking about. The premise is a way to learn scripture very easy and doable, because I believe we should put scripture in our heart so we always have it, because when you need it in your heart to know it. And the premise is that they teach us a really cool way to learn scripture. And then we're going to go through the book of Philippians. So I read some to Vinnie and I showed him, and you really liked it.
Yeah, it's cool.
But I'm always going to do that anyway. So I'll be like, before I take this to anybody, what do you think? Because I always need somebody, I need opinions of, because things that I like can sometimes be kooky.
No.
Because I can be a little kooky. Thanks, Tisha. You're so sweet.
Kelly, if you want to make your folio along with us tomorrow, then yeah, you need to go ahead and pre-cut everything out.
No. Hold on.
Did I ever say that wrong?
You need to have you want to have your folio assembled. Shannon and I are starting from.
Our paper packs are still in their plastic.
Mm-hmm.
We have not cut anything. We have not planned anything. I mean, Maymay might have planned something in her head.
I kind of know. I kind of know I wanted
clue.
to add some things just to show y'all. But honestly, we're going to start from, especially this first time, we're going to start from assembled folio, because I feel like that's where 90% of the students will be. Because if you've never taken this before, you won't know what this is like. So we're going to start from opening paper and opening our stuff and getting started. I may not even have pictures tomorrow. There's a good chance I won't. And the reason is,
I probably won't.
but I'm going to tell you why I might not. I'm thinking I'm going to use these folios as memory albums, not just photo albums. And I kind of want to build some places for more like journaly situation. You know what I'm saying? Like more.
I hadn't even thought about pictures.
Whatever I want to put into it. So if I don't have pictures tomorrow, it's no big deal. We'll put our pictures in and show them to you when we put them in, or we'll show you where they're going to go. But tomorrow we're going to open paper and go. I may have them done. I may get some done. But I may not have them all done, because what I have to do is steal them from my kids' Facebook pages. They don't know that. That's how I get my pictures. They're watching now, so they can know. I've got to go out and steal a bunch of pictures. So speaking of, Sam, if you have a bunch of pictures you want to send to me, it wouldn't hurt my feelings, because I could use them, especially snowy pictures, because I had banked on us having snow in Alabama. I had banked on it, and I chose Snow Me paper, and we've had no snow.
Zero snow.
All right, you guys. What else is on? Oh, the most important.
Do you really think this is the most important? It's a shameless plug.
That's not what I was talking about, but yes, it is the most important. I asked Vinnie if I could do a shameless plug tonight. Do y'all care if I do?
And that's how she wrote it on my paper.
I did. Can I do it?
Shameless plug.
Can I do a shameless plug? Okay, listen. Here's why I got to do it. Tell me in the comments, how many of you guys sew? How many of you guys, just tell me that first. How many of you guys sew?
Luann, the Scripture Club reveal is tomorrow afternoon. It's always on the 21st, and it's always at 3 p.m.
Yep.
So you haven't missed it yet.
Look at all these sewers. Very cool. Then I'm going to have another question for you guys. I feel like my mother right now. Split it.
How many of you are subscribed to Maymay's sewing channel?
That's question number 2. How many of you know that I have a sewing channel and have subscribed to it?
Me.
Good job, Shannon.
Do I watch it?
Good job.
I try.
I can't sew, but haven't in years. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all something. I've given myself a challenge on my sewing channel this year, and I want you guys to come along with me because it's super fun, okay? There are so many free patterns out there. I mean, scot-free. And I'm going to make a bunch of those free patterns this year on my sewing channel because why not? There's so many. Now I will also be putting some paid patterns in there because there's some I want to make that I bought and I want to make them. Like, for example, the last video I put up was my driver head covers. I made, perfect. It was my driver head. I will have pictures.
Thank you, Sam.
The last video I put was my driver head covers, which I'm loving, by the way. And I did buy that pattern. But here's why I wanted to do the shameless plug. We have a video coming out. We have a video coming out. Timothy, what do you think? The weekend, maybe? Maybe.
Shut up.
They have to be at Folio to see that. That's going to be secret. You'll have to do that. We'll probably have this sewing video out by the weekend. But listen, here's what it is. It's a table runner that doesn't need a pattern. It just uses charm squares, which you don't have to have a charm square pattern. They're just 5-inch squares. It is the cutest, easiest, quickest table runner I've ever made. I'm itching to make more of them. And I want you to watch that video because if you haven't sewn in a while and you want something just to pick back up, or if you're looking for that go-to present for people who doesn't have a table or a counter, or who you can turn this into a quilt. It could easily be a quilt because you just make it bigger. You could even do I may have to do that. You can even do it with a layer cake and just make it bigger, like a quilt. Anyway, I'm so in love with it, and I want y'all to not miss it because I think if you haven't sewn in a while, this will be the one. If you want to start quilting, this is the pattern, and this is the way to go because it is easy peasy. You know what actually would be pretty to do with this? This is what I may do. Have y'all seen those things that you make for the end of your bed? It's not a full quilt. It's kind of like what they use on the cruise or in a hotel. You know what I'm talking about? They have that
like the little cover look.
That foot piece thing for the bed. It would be beautiful to have. So go subscribe to my channel and be watching. I'm hoping surely by Monday. It's not that hard of a video to edit. So surely by Monday we can have that one up. Bed scarf. That's what it's called. Luggage quilt. Yep, those kinds of things. I just think you're going to love this, and I can't wait for you to see it. And I'm going to make another one because I want one on my kitchen table, and then I'm going to just be making them because they're so cool and so easy. So yeah, go subscribe to my channel, which is called Maymay Sewed It. Imagine that. Imagine that. Speaking of sewing, there's a quilt store in my town that I buy my fabric from. I buy most of my fabric from. Not all of it, but most of my fabric.
I didn't know that.
Do you want to know the name of it?
Yeah.
It's called So Charming.
Really?
And it is so charming. Here's the deal. They are in, so this is kind of cool. By Annie, which if you're familiar with sewing or quilting, she does amazing purse and bag and storage and different kind of patterns for things like that, like duffel bags and purses and you name it. She does a contest every year for quilt stores. I think this is really cool. I think it's a cool thing for someone to do, like by Annie to do. And she does this contest where we, the people that shop in those stores, get to vote for them. And So Charming being my local quilt shop, I'm voting for them very hard to win best quilt shop in the state. At this point, they pretty much got that on lock. And this will be the 3rd year that they have been #1 in the state. But we found out last year they could also be #1 in the world if we let By Annie know how much we love them. We didn't know in the world was an opportunity, but now we know. Well, it's a tight race. It's a tight race. Okay. There's like 3 stores that just keep doing this to each other. And so we have until the 28th. That's the last day of February, or till the 28th to vote.
They are watching.
So
Charming is watching.
I know a lot of you have voted, but I'm going to say this to you. I need 1,000 votes. That's what I need from you. I'm going to ask you. I'm setting a quota. I need 1,000 of you watching. It's a big ask. It's a big ask. I know that. And I think about 500 or 600 of you may have already done it based on looking at the numbers and like when we talk about it and stuff. I need 1,000 of you watching. If you haven't done it, please go vote. We need to do what we can to get them the opportunity. They can only win this one time. They can only win #1 in the world one time, which I also love. I think that is so cool that Annie does that with her program because it gives every store the opportunity to be able to win. You know what I'm saying? Every store at some point will have the opportunity. And the cool thing is, I know Penny, I know next year if she wins it now, she'll be a champion for the next person and doing the same thing for them that we're doing for Penny. So your vote will be very, very, very useful. The way you vote, look, she's like, I'm so stressed. She's like, thank you in advance for your vote. She's so stressed out. Tamitha put the link in the chat. We'll put the link in the description. Tamitha, if you don't mind, can you put the link in the pinned comment in the comment section? So if people are coming in later, they can grab that and go vote. You would warm my heart if 1,000 of you would go vote. All you got to do, it's like a 2-question thing. Choose So Charming Quilt Shop. Make sure it's Clanton, Alabama. You'll see it on there. You'll choose your quilt shop, and then you'll put in your name. I think it's your name, your email address, because you can only vote one time per email address. So you have to put your email address in. And then you might say something about them. And you can just say, Maymay loves them. That's fine. Just say that. I don't care. I will be there tomorrow because I need to pick up some more charm squares for my next table runner. So it would just warm my heart if you guys wouldn't mind doing that. I think
you can only vote once though, right?
Per emails, what they keep
once
telling us.
Per email.
Mm-hmm.
So go use your spouse's email, your child's email.
The thing about it is, if it weren't for if we did this every year, it'd be different. It would be impossible for us to ask you this every year. But she can only do this one time. She only won #1 in the world one time, and it would mean a lot to her. Also, if just for some of you guys, if she wins it, she won't be at Craft-A-Cropolis in the summer or fall.
Summer.
So there's that. That's between me and Penny. Y'all, Penny's like, you're really trying to get rid of me. Like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Your neighbor's
Penny
email?
said you could use your neighbor's email.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, the other day I was like looking at what number they were at and how close it was getting, and I was messaging her, and I was like, I'm gonna.
Tamitha says she's only ahead by 13 votes as of now.
That escalated quickly. The other day I said something to her again about it. I was like,
Tamitha said Tim, TJ, and my dad all voted. They just don't know it.
That sounds like I always get entered to win the dream house, but I don't do it.
who enters you?
Susan.
Oh, did she?
She says all of our email address.
All course of the day, we were messaging each other back and forth, and I said something about, I said, we got to, I was telling her how many people I had reached out to and asked them to share it. I was like, anybody I knew with a YouTube channel, I was reaching out like, can you please share it? Can you please share it? And she said, you really are trying to get rid of me. I was like, I'm not. Love her.
Nope, we're trying to help you win.
All right.
Somebody asked if the one vote gets you both the international or the world vote and the other. So
It
yes,
does, yeah.
it does.
It does.
All you have to do is vote it for once with every email you have.
We're pretty sure she's going to get that one. It's really neat too. I appreciate you guys doing this. You can't know. It means the world to us that you're willing to do this for us. But what's really cool too is when they, like the last couple of years, it's gotten them on the news also. And it's really, really a big deal this is how So Charming works, okay? It's Penny and Emily, her daughter. And it's their business and they run it. And when these kind of opportunities happen, the exposure they get is so awesome and their store grows. Right after, was it last year, Penny, or the year before, when so many people saw the advertisement on the news when you got interviewed about it, and were just showing up from different cities, just coming. And I'd be in there and there'd be people from all over Alabama. And I'd start talking and go, well, how'd you hear about us? Do you know about everything else we do in our town? And then somebody asked me if I was like running for mayor or something. I was like, no. That one person said, what are you running for mayor? I said, no, I just love this town. I want you to go see what else going on. So it's really cool how these kinds of things bring people in. So first year, but last year also. The first year was amazing how many people it brought in. So very cool. Oh, somebody said that you don't have to vote for So Charming. Please don't feel obligated.
They said they had another local quilt shop.
Vote for your local quilt shop. Vote for your local quilt shop.
She said she did vote for Penny too.
It probably won't. Whoever you vote for first is who they'll accept, because Penny said that they clarified that they only accept one email. So, but listen, if you have a local quilt shop and they're awesome, vote. Because here's the thing: if they win in the state, if they win in their area, Penny, don't they get to do like the trunk show, the Buy Any trunk show, which is really cool. So there's a lot of perks for your local quilt shop, and your local quilt shops may not know about this. So you might want to reach out to them too.
You can only vote for a
Oh.
shop per email.
Per shop,
Per
Penny
shop,
said.
per email.
That's awesome. Please vote for your local quilt shop.
We understand that though, because when we have like our window competitions, we always vote for other people's windows too. But we want y'all to vote for our window.
I won't
But
even.
locally, I do vote for the other ones.
So we have window contests here where we decorate our windows and stuff like this, and I just don't even enter because the girls want me to enter.
Win.
I think twice we've entered.
And twice we've won.
And twice we've won. But that, we have you guys to call on, and y'all will do that and vote for us. And I just want other people to get to win. So we still do our windows. I just don't send my picture in.
Okay, we've gone from 13 votes ahead to 38 votes ahead.
Whoop, whoop.
So the
Keep going,
maggots are
guys.
getting busy.
So when you go to work tomorrow, share this with all your workmates.
Okay. Listen. Thank you very much.
Look,
for
we
that.
need 1,000 votes. Y'all get it done.
They can do 1,000
Y'all
votes.
always do.
They can do 1,000 votes. Easy. They can do 1,000 votes. That's easy.
Y'all are doing great.
So Charmer's like, yeah.
Now it's 42.
Woohoo!
It keeps going up.
Y'all rock.
Y'all do
Y'all rock. That's funny. Well, there was something else I want to tell y'all. Is that everything on my list? Gosh, I think we did it, y'all.
Woohoo!
I think we did everything on our list tonight. I'm glad you came along with me for this little craft. I love this.
It's precious.
So how many of y'all are going to make one of these? Because I want to see. Here's the thing. We never talk about this, so let me tell you. On my maymaymadeit.com website, we have something called the customer gallery, where you can post pictures of stuff you've made. Especially, you do have to click, like when you're putting your stuff in, you have to pick one item that we carry in our store. It doesn't mean you bought it from me, but something we carry in our store to link to the item. So like if you bought art glitter glue, like if you use art glitter glue, just link art glitter glue, and then you can put your picture up. And when we go out to our customer gallery, y'all, it's kind of like our very own personal Pinterest, because there's like 3,000 or 4,000 posts. There may be more than that now. I haven't even asked him how long. But if you're looking for inspiration, especially for like stamp sets or products we carry, that's where you need to go. The other thing you can do, if you have never heard of this, you can go to my Facebook group called Maymay Made It and So Did I, and you can share these pictures. By the way, oh my goodness, I had the best Maymay moment this week. The car. This has happened to me several times, but this time there was 2 times. I haven't told them about Lottie. When I say Lottie, you know what I'm talking about. From Down Under. Remember the video? Lottie?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to tell y'all. This is when Maymay is full circle. This is when this whole thing I do makes sense, okay? We had a young girl. How old was Lottie? 5, 6 years old. Her mama sent me a video of her giving me a walkthrough of her folio. And she had her little Australian accent. And she was showing me her folio. And literally, I'm in tears. I'm just in tears. And I look at Amber and I go, we have to send her something. Like, we have to send her a gift of some sort. It's just like, to hear this child speak the language I speak. This is where my photos will go. This is where my magnets are. Like, she's just doing all of that.
It's precious.
Warm my heart. Then we're in the car the other day. And I do not know the names because I was too verklempt. I was crying. Okay. I'm flipping through Facebook and this little boy pops up. His picture pops up and he's holding the Valentine treat that I did live a couple weeks ago. That little gumball, the gumball treat. And he's got the cutest little smile on his face. And I stop and I go, oh, I recognize that gumball treat. And I read. And this grandmother had made that little treat box for him. And he was staying with her. He was sick and he was staying with her that day. And he had loved his little treat box and he was holding it. And I was like, I started crying. I'm going to cry now. I started crying. I'm like, Vince, I just went, this will be a cool idea. I'm going to make this little box and show them how to do this little box. And then that sweet grandmother was like, I'm going to make this for my grandchild. That kind of stuff when I go, it's not just crafting. You know what I'm saying? Like, to feel you guys making the projects that I show y'all, it blows my mind. It is so cool. I think that I'm just making stuff and showing you, and then I get to see you guys making it and share it with your family members. That's what our Facebook group is about. Okay. That's what our Facebook group is about.
Tamitha said we had almost 5,800 posts.
On our customer gallery, I want you, if you've never joined our Facebook group, go over there and get inspired and be an inspiration. I love seeing you either giving out the crafts you make or handing it down to the next generation. And I was just crying on my way home. I'm just like, I still see his little face and what it meant to me. I don't know that I can explain it, but I've been doing this a long time. And when I see people, when I think it's just paper, I just cut it up and made it. And then there he is smiling, holding his little treat.
So much more.
I'm just done. It just got me. So thank y'all for sharing those sweet moments. I can't comment on every post. I cannot comment on every post, but I look at them and I'll read them and they warm my heart.
Polly said, it's not just crafting should be your motto.
It's not. Tamitha, did he not just grab your little heart? That photo.
Can you show it?
My phone is up here. But you can go see him. You can go see it in our Facebook group. So he is the cutest. He was a little man. Actually, the shirt I want, we just said it today. I just told the girl, what do I want on my shirt, Shana?
Oh, it was
You remember?
what was it?
I think I'm funny.
I guess
That's what I want my shirt to say. I think I'm funny. Because I'll crack a joke. Nobody laughs.
I've told you for years, I'm the funny one.
I think I'm funny.
Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we don't.
Y'all don't laugh at me.
I mean, we laugh at you.
That's true.
We don't laugh at your jokes.
This is true. You laugh at me, not with me. That's true. This little guy. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. I enjoy Thursday night so much. We're going to have fun in the morning. Can't wait to see you guys in the Folio class. The video Saturday night will be the teaser I gave you for the watercolor. Don't miss that. If you're not into watercolor or if you're intimidated by watercolor, you need to watch it because you'll be shocked how easy it is. But it's not just watercolor. I do a bunch of techniques that you'll want to see. And I'll put this in the thumbnail. I do a neat little color trick to show you how to make your cards pop. I'll put that in the thumbnail so you'll know which one it is. It's really cool. It's kind of like how you get your colors done so you know what colors to wear. It's kind of like that for a card. So, oh, Polly, you're sweet. But I really do want to be funny.
Noah has a joke book. I'll bring it to you.
Bring it to me. That'd be awesome. Oh, they feel another round of poor Vinnie's coming on. Why is that?
Well,
because you have to listen to me.
No, surely not. They all love listening to you.
Becky,
they think that's a blessing.
Go make your folio.
Procrastination.
You have like 14 hours. Go make your folio. It won't take any time. The watercolor ones are the Tim Holtz. They're pencils. But they're the why does Karen want me to stand up? Because this shirt looks like it's falling off of me. I just noticed in the camera it's ridiculous. Procrastination is her superpower. Mine too.
Same.
Mine too. Vinnie.
Noelle said I regularly crack myself up.
Me too. We get along. Are the colorista markers back?
I'll have to ask Amber.
They're kind of.
We have a big shipment that's supposed to have been here today that has not made it. So I don't know if they're supposed to be in that or not.
Oh, wait. Polly did a good joke. Did you read her joke? I thought at Easter time, what do you get if you pour boiling water down a rabbit hole? Answer: hot cross bunnies. Oh, man. It don't take much, y'all. It don't take much. Vinnie, you want to pray for us tonight?
I will do that.
You guys, if you've never been here before for this part of our show, then if you have a prayer request, you can head to our Facebook group that is called Created in Christ and share your prayer request with us over there. Tamitha will put you on our prayer list, and Vinnie prays for all of those requests, as well as anybody here tonight. He'll be praying for everybody anyway. But we always end our show in prayer, and we love you guys for allowing us to do that and for being here and enjoying our time with us. So Vinnie's going to pray for us.
All right, let's pray, guys. Hey, God, thank you so much for this day and for the blessings that we get to share with one another, the laughter, the joy, the tears that we get to share together, and for the family atmosphere that is Maymay. We thank you for this community, for the blessings that they are to us. And God, I just thank you that we have the privilege of being a blessing to them too. I ask God tonight that you be with those that are hurting, those that are struggling, those that are going through some really hard times. God, I know that you're able to do exceedingly abundantly above more than we could ask or even think, according to your word, God. So help us to put our faith and our trust in you, God. For those that are going through hard financial times, God, I know that you own the cattle on 10,000 hills, God, and I know you can bless them with whatever they need. I've seen you do it in our life, and I know you can do it for them. For those that are sick, I know, God, that you are the great physician and you're the healer, and that you can take care of them and solve the issue that they're dealing with, God. I just thank you, God, that you comfort us, that you wrap your arms around us, you love us, you hold us up, and you keep us together when we feel like we're falling apart. Nobody can put the pieces of our life back together like you can. So God, help us to trust you and just give it to you and let you do the things that you do, God, that's beyond what we could even imagine. We love you, we praise you, and we thank you again for this time we could spend together. And God, we just give you all the glory that you deserve. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We love you. We'll see you again tomorrow morning if you're in the class. And other than that, we'll see you Saturday night and, all the days that follow. Have a great one. Bye
Bye
now.
now.